happy blue moon to you. Just got my crystals out, getting ready for this evening. So, how are you all doing? Hi Inga, nice to see you. I'm just showing my little table of blue moon goodies. My crystals out already. Actually, the blue moon is the moon's at its fullest at 11:43. Hi Mo, UK time. So very soon. So I'm just going to eventually go through what I've got on this table with you, just to show you how I like to enhance my time with the moon. Oh, happy blue moon to you too. Thanks. You're in blue today. No, that's great. Very significant. Okay, so I have burnt some sage to keep a sacred space for us all. Okay. I've invoked Archangel Michael also. So Mo, if you would like to help me with that, that'd be really good, and ask him to hold the space for us. Yeah, my crystals are great. They're just amazing. Hi Richard, nice to see you. Just let me know where you're from and if you're new. I have been scoping for a few weeks now, and I've been talking about the moon cycles. And I'll turn around so you can see me. And I have been scoping about the moon cycles for the last few weeks. For those of you that have been following me, and getting people to create their intentions. Good morning, Amy. Hi. I've got lots, yeah, many crystals. And today is the wonderful blue moon, so I thought it'd be a really lovely time to go through what I do during full moon time, what's special about blue moon. Hi, Jason. Hi. Just let me know if you're new and if you've or if you've joined me before. I've just said that I've been creating a sacred space outside. Hopefully we don't get any rain. No, I'm not actually. And hi, Breakthrough Diva. Gail, you're here. Nice to see you. Okay, so I've got quite a lot to say. Please share. Please heart. And the last few weeks we have been talking about the cycles of the moon. And those of you who are new to my work, and I hope the sun doesn't, although beautiful, get in the way a little bit. I have to move around. I didn't want to go inside today. I just felt I wanted to do this outside. So my name's Indra, and I have a business called Silent Moon Imaginarium, where lovely Gail, actually, she did promote me this morning with this scope. So no pressure Indra here. But really lovely to do that. Thank you. And I create harmonizing and balancing offerings all by moonlight. So I work with moon, with the crystals, with the flowers, with the fairy kingdom, with the nature kingdom, and that's what I do, and the angels, and I love it. Oh, thank you. It was so kind of you. And it also, I got quite a bit of a tearful sort of reaction to it. So yeah, it was really lovely to do that for me. Thank you. So let me go into this, because I do actually have quite a lot to say, and believe it or not, I'm not such a big speaker. But I want to fill you with as much information about this time as I possibly can. The sun's right over my head, which is, it's been quite rare because we haven't had much sun at all. So it's lovely to feel it on my back here in the UK. So blue moon is a time where there are 4 full moons in a season. Okay, so we won't get this again until 2018. So it's really important to sort of make the most out of it. And a really good thing that you can do, is very simple for blue moon, is create some intentions today for the next, oh, thank you, you're so kind. And you were great yesterday, Inga, too. I was very impressed. Create some intentions today for the year. So not for the next, not just for the next moon cycle, because this special moon has come along. Create your intentions for the year. So until the 31st of the 7th, or the 31st if you're in the US, 2016. So you're creating year-long intentions. So you can do that today. Still be aware of the ones that you've created for the moon cycle, but because you've got this blue moon that's popped up. Create for the year today. So think big. What would you like for the next year? Is it 365 days? Yeah, I think so. So manifest today, and it's life-changing. Hi, namaste, man. Is he back? It's nice to see you. There's a lot of comments coming up. It's my day. Blue moon. Okay, so that's what the blue moon's really good for, and it's also they call it Lunar Lammas Day, or Lunar Lammas time, which is a time where we gather. So certainly in the UK we go to a lot of festivals. We gather out in the summer sun. We pick the fruits of summer. All that stuff is Lunar Lammas time, which we gather, and we gather people, we gather friends, and it's a really important time to get out there and speak to people. So those of you, it's just stuff that I love, Gail. This is me, and this is what I do. And when you love something so much, you tell the world. You know, it's just it's just who I am. So I'm talking about me, the introvert, who doesn't tend to go out and spend much time with a lot of people. But it's only very recently that I've really come across a lovely tribe of women, and around, not so much in my town, but certainly down towards London and that area, that hopefully I'll meet in September. So yeah, this time is all about, thanks for the hearts, I know they're coming from Mo. You're silent moon, I'm blue moon. Ah, yes, that's great. I'll have to check you out. So yeah, so hopefully that's something that you get. So at this point in time, really getting out there. And I know a lot of you are big networkers, and you also do a lot of social media work, like Inga and like Gail, and you're entrepreneurs in your own right. You know, doing your life coaching and social media coaching, and hats off to you for that, because you're brilliant. So this is a really, really, really important time for you if you're a life coach, because push a little bit more, okay? But you probably won't even have to, because it'll just happen, okay? So let's get into the affirmation for today. Here's a little full moon card that I have, and the affirmation, and you can always put this on replay. You feel my passion on the topic. Oh, thank you. Thank you, that's lovely, that's really kind. If you've just joined us, I'm talking about the blue moon. Please replay, please share as well. I do always forget to say that, so please share. I'd be really grateful if you could share. So I want to give you the affirmation for today. If you watch again, if you missed what I just said, because I have so much to say. Sometimes I need shutting up. The affirmation today is: my true light shines, and I achieve all my heart's desires. I am love, and I am loved. Okay? So that is for all of you today. My true light shines, and I achieve all my heart's desires. I am love, and I am loved. Thanks for sharing, Inga. That's really kind. Okay, so let's get back to we've talked about a little bit about full moon. Sorry, a blue moon, but let's get back to the fact that it's also full moon. So I've got a lot to say. So this full moon is in Aquarius today. So a little bit from my wee moon diary. I didn't write this, and I'm not going to take the credit for it. I just really like you to know what the energy's about. So wee moon is a very good diary that is written by a group of women based in Oregon, and I hope it's Oregon, please, let that be the right place, in the US, and it's a lovely diary to get if you're interested in the moon. So they say about people that are born under Aquarius moon. Now this affects us all, but especially if you're born under an Aquarius moon. And you're an Aquarius. Are you an Aquarius sun, Amy, or an Aquarius moon? Let me know, because this will really, because obviously there's a difference between the two. The moon sign affects your emotions, okay? The sun sign is more about your sort of everyday life and your physical, well, your will that you bring into your life. I'm from Mercia. Hi, welcome. Oh, you're not sure? Right, okay. Well, I think it's probably your sun sign, if you're not sure. You can always email me with your date of birth, your time of birth, your place of birth, and I do offer a service where I check it out, and more about that another day. I've got so much. Or you can email me and I can let you know what I do to let people know what their moon signs are, because if you're an emotional person, sometimes it's really nice to know your moon sign, because then you can kind of relate to that. Okay, so Aquarius moon is today, and it's a full moon, so it's an extra for all those Aquarian moon people. Okay, keep the hearts going. More shares. Right, let me read this out to you. Aquarius moon. When the moon's in Aquarius, it's time to gather, which is what we're doing. Lunar Lammas time, gathering. The mood is social, political, open-minded, and experimental, but stubborn. So now maybe you may want to notice that in your life. There you go. Thanks, Gal. I do. Yes, thank you. And with your support too. Okay, people want to understand the philosophy behind everything and behind other people's actions. Okay, so you may relate to that. They notice how they can affect their community and how their community affects them, but may miss what's going on closer to home. Meetings prosper if kept open-minded. Okay, that's, no closed minds here. No space for closed minds here. One born under an Aquarius moon knows group dynamics. He or she is interested, very eccentric, naturally collective and idealistic, and may be more comfortable in her circle than with a one-to-one relationship. Okay, does that relate to any of you? Her or his challenges, let's not just talk about women here, and although we talk about the moon, it's not just about women. Tell me about Leo. Her challenges are to become aware of her own feelings and to learn to stay intimately connected. So I hope that relates to some of you. And yeah, I can tell you about Leo, but it's something that I would do on a later scope, and I can maybe think about doing that with more people, because I'm trying to keep this scope really structured on the fact that it's full moon today, and it's full moon in Aquarius, and it's a blue moon. So we're talking about the full moon, the blue moon in the full moon in Aquarius, and the blue moon. So there's a lot to talk about. So if you've missed it, I've been on a few minutes now, so you might want to replay it and just check it all again. Okay, so, and you can also join me. I'm at Silent Moon Indra. That's who I am, and just join me, share me, heart me. So anyway, so let's think about gratitude as well, and compassion today, for others and for ourselves. Okay, so let's just take a deep breath in through the nose and let our whole body expand, and then exhale out through the nose, and just allow yourself one thing to feel really grateful for today, that you really, really feel grateful for today. I know mine is being here with all of you and you listening to me. It's wonderful. And I'm also here almost on the height of the full moon, which UK time is 11:43. So I'm guessing in the US, if you're East Coast, you're 5 hours behind, and then 6, then 8, I think. Oh, hi from Newcastle. That's where I'm actually from. Newcastle, UK. Because if it's Newcastle, UK, that's where I was born. So that's lovely. Let me just grab some water. Okay, so I want to go through with you, those of you that have followed me for the last few weeks, as we've gone from new moon, crescent moon, growth moon. What time is it then in the UK? It's about 11:30 now in the morning. Oh, nice to see you, Hazza. And then growth moon, bud moon, and now full moon. if you've got your intentions that you created on new moon when I started, by the way, all my information is now uploaded on YouTube. I managed to create it this week. It only took me 48 hours. So you can find me at Silent Moon Imaginarium on YouTube, so that everything I've spoke about so far this month is there. So there's no need to miss it. So tonight, hi from the USA. Let me know where in the USA, because I spent a lot of time in the US. Take out your intentions tonight. Thank you for following. Arizona, beautiful. I've been there once. Take out your intentions tonight, and hopefully, I mean, it's clouded over here now, but if you've got a clear sky, oh, hi Q, nice to see you. If you've got a clear sky, then that'll be fantastic. You'll have, you know, a clear sky, and that you'll potentially might have the chance to see the blue moon, which is blue because of the dust particles that are created around it. So it should be beautiful, but hopefully we might see it. What's the weather like here? The weather it's probably about 62 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm guessing it's not that warm really for our summer. So take out your intentions and bring them into the moonlight. And there's a few questions that I want you to ask yourself. So I'm going to do it slowly. You can write them down, or you can replay this. And the few questions are these. I want you to think about what you're celebrating that's new over the last month. So what's come to you that's new over the last month? What light is actually being being shone on your intentions? So it really means you thinking, or not thinking, but intuitively being aware of what light has been shone on your intentions over this month. I've got a bit of a cold, by the way, that's why there's a tissue. Okay, so if you think about that, and what's been illuminated around you, what are you doing to make those intentions come to life? And what are the changes that have also occurred? What's happened to actually bring those intentions to life? And then I want you to stand in the direction of the moon, whether it's hopefully it'll be there, you'll see it. If not, look for the sun and think opposite, and face the moon and look directly at the moon. We can look at the moon, it's safe. And imagine that you are breathing in through your eyes. Breathe the moonlight in through your eyes and down into your body, and you will feel the light of the moon illuminating you, and it's an amazing practice. Breathe in and bring the moon in through your eyes and into your body, and then back out again, and do this as many times as you can. If you can get your feet bare on the ground, that will help to ground you and support you. So it's a really lovely practice. I haven't seen, thank you for the lovely hearts. Wowzers. Yeah, it is, it's great. Use the moon, she's there to support us. Obviously you can't do that with the sun, but in through the eyes, breathe through the eyes. I do a lot of eye breathing. You can do it with candlelight as well. Breathe in through the eyes and back out again. In yoga we call it a tratikam practice, and you can also do this with your deity or your guru, looking at their eyes, looking at a picture of their eyes. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm talking a lot today, Gail. Bless you. Lots of water needed. So yeah, so I want to, is that okay with everybody? Did you understand that? Okay. I'm going to give it a little space for questions, and then I'll go into what's on my table of goodies here that I can show you. So yeah, so breathing through the eyes is lovely. Good. Yeah. Okay, you need to all get your crystals out tonight as well. You can start that now because the moon's in her highest time, full, even though we can't really see her. She's now becoming, so 11:43 here. I can't quite see the time in my kitchen, but get your crystals out now. Even though it's light, you can get them out and let her take away the negative energy and put in some good energy. Where do you put them? Anywhere that you feels right in your garden. If you've got selenite though, I wouldn't leave that out. Okay, this can actually dissolve in the rain. So unless you've got hot country, I'll take this. We haven't got any rain at the moment, so I'll keep it out until it starts to rain, because it looks like it's clouding over now, but it can actually, the rain can actually affect it. So all your other crystals will be perfectly fine outside. Keep them safe. I also do put, I put jewelry out as well, because can you see my moonstone? It's not only from my energy, but it's also from the moon, because I cleanse it in the moon. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like it's got a blue light inside it. And it's a fantastic stone, and look, I cleanse it in the moon regularly, or I wear it on a day like today. So moonstone should be worn today. So if you have any moonstone, please get it out and wear it. So I just want to not my sand crystal. Anything that you know that is, dissolves, anything that's really fragile, don't you know intuitively what to put out and what not to put out. Okay, so let's move on a little bit. So I'm going to show you some weird and wonderful things. Yeah, it's a great ring. I've also, my engagement ring's moonstone as well, which is actually the stone of Cancer. So if you're a Cancer sun or moon, but the Cancer sign is, which you've just left, is moonstone. So it's beautiful. It's one of my favourite crystals. So I'm going to show you what's on my little table here. So if I just turn you around, and you can have a little chuckle. Okay, so you may have seen on social media yesterday that I made myself, it's my self-care bath salts here, which I've given to and sold to a number of people over the last few months on my site. If you want to check my site, it's silent-moon.co.uk. These are salts that I make in the moon. I've got these out for me because I need some self-care, and in this I've got my lapis lazuli, which is a stone of alchemy, and I've also made this with Dead Sea salts that I meditate over and I sit with for quite a long time, and also some beautiful cornflower petals and some mother essence, mother elixir that I created, which I'll tell you about in a minute, and citrine, which is for confidence. So this is my little bowl of blue moon bath soak that I created for myself. Okay, so if you've just joined, welcome. You might want to watch the replay because I've been talking for quite a while now. Okay, now here, Gail, you might be quite interested in this, because I know we've spoke about this before. In this beautiful jar is my hair wash, which I created this morning with rosemary and mint, and I'm just lighting it, and I'll leave it overnight in the moonlight just to absorb the energy of the moon. And you can actually do this with normal water as well, and I actually leave water out in the moon, and then I wash my face with it in the morning, and it's a bit like like the maiden when she washes her face in the dew. It's very similar. So if you leave a bowl out and then wash your face, good. Yeah, it is. It's really good. And yeah, I don't know if you can see, my plants are actually in it, but that'll go on my hair tomorrow, and it's wonderful. It's so energizing. Okay, and I'm just going to turn you back around and then I'll show you. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. They're really lovely. We're going. The weather is changing. I created it a few months ago with a number of the solstice energy from December, March and June. I created a trilogy of flower elixirs, which I spoke about Maiden at the new moon, which was created with apple blossom, cherry blossom, and peach blossom, and this is a flower essence which is for beauty. That was created in March with the spring the spring energy and in the solstice. And I'm just releasing these now, and I've sold quite a few, but they're not up on my website yet. But if anybody wants to order the trilogy, they're only coming in a three, as three together. And for the reason is that they need to be taken one each month, starting with Maiden. But today we're sort of talking about Mother, because it's full moon energy, it's the mother energy, and she's the big nurturer, and she's made with willow. So if you think about a willow tree, and its energy, it wraps around you, doesn't it? If you wrap yourself in a willow, it's a very wrappy, roundy energy. So it's the hugger, the big tree lover, the nurturer. This can also be taken by men. This is not just for the female. So balances your energy, your mother energy, your nurturing energy. And then all the elixirs can be taken in the bath, in the mouth, but I like to take mine in water throughout the day, 2 to 4 drops. You just take them 3 times a day, and just intuitively you will know how to take them. And then we've got crone, but I don't want to talk about crone until dark moon. Just said you sound like a yoga teacher. That's because I am a yoga teacher. Yeah, that's what I am. And then crone, crone was made with the old oak, and so we'll talk about her at dark moon in the next couple of weeks. And of course you've got the space, the moon space cleanser, which is something that I love to create with people's moon signs. So I create that with essential oils and flower essences to actually suit you personally. So that is one that you spray around you, and you spray around your aura and in your room to create a sacred space. So that's about it. And I have to ask if there's any questions, because I think I have personally covered everything. Oh, there's one thing that I have to mention about tomorrow, and I can't miss that. But let's open the whole scope for questions, and then before I go, please don't let me forget to tell you something important. Thank you. Good. So there's any questions, please watch the replay. This has been quite a long scope for me. I don't usually do them this long, but I was really aware that I had to fit in a lot of information, and I have been teaching this morning as well, so I'm kind of on full moon, blue moon power this morning. So right, so before I go, I just want to tell you that I've got a bit of an itchy nose. To tell you that tomorrow, just to add the just to add a bit more about the energy, what would you say the best ritual will be to carry out in the evening? Did you hear what I mentioned about breathing through your eyes, Amy? In and out through your eyes with the moon. That's a really good one to do. If you what is it what's your actual work? Are you yoga, or or do you just let me know what you do, because chanting is very good. I would say that is one of the best for me personally. If there's a group of you, you can always if there's a lot of you and you have a lot of energy around you, male or female energy, drumming is very good. Really good drumming circles. A lot of ladies like to gather at this time and create a circle. You're a holistic therapist and teacher. Did I get that right? I don't want to miss that. But gatherings, especially at this time, are really good and important. So with the energy being very out there and very community driven, I would say with the Aquarius as well, Aquarius moon is to gather people, if that feels right for you. I would always go with your intuition and what feels right for you. I would never say do a ritual that you didn't feel that you connected with. So do something that feels really positive for you. And I really, I like to burn sage, I like to burn incense, I like to clear the space. I do like to do a lot of rituals on my own as well, because I'm quite sort of an insular person, believe it or not. So I tend to come outside and do the breathing practice with the moon, and if you've done your intentions, that is enough to actually take your intentions out and speak to the moon about your intentions. Like last night, what I did was, before I brought these outside this morning, I actually spoke my intentions into the salt, so the moon knows. No, the moon knows. So anything that you feel resonates with you, don't ever do anything that doesn't. Do you use Catch Me? I haven't seen that, Inga. Is that a social media? Let me know what it is. Is it a social media site? Or never heard of it. Oh, you're so clever with stuff like that. Right, let me get on to this really important piece of information. So tomorrow, Scorpio, Saturn goes back into Scorpio until the 17th of September, right? Okay. And it's been, I don't exactly know how long it's been in Scorpio, but it's come out again, it's gone back in. So any astrologer, I'm not an astrologer and I don't claim to be, I just have an interest in astrology. It's coming back to Scorpio until the 17th of September, then it leaves and won't be back for 29 years. Okay. So what this energy means is, and it's really important this, so you may want people to re-listen to this, is you may find that you need to correct some decisions that you need to make, or you've made. Saturn is a very slow moving. It keeps your scopes with comments, and you can share with others. Oh, I'll have to have a look. I'll have a look at those. Like that, I'll have a look at it. Thank you, Inga. So you may need to review and correct some mistakes that you've made. It also talks about permanent endings as well. So you may start to feel that there's friendships start to come to an end and you don't know why. Okay, thanks, Gail. Thank you. And situations may start to come to an end and you don't know why. There's been no real explanation for it. Saturn is a very slow moving planet. If you imagine the granddad energy, it's the teacher. Okay, so it's back in Scorpio to teach us quite a few lessons over the next month and a half, 6 weeks. You may also find that you feel face down as if you're in a cesspit and you can't get out. Okay, what Saturn is doing, it's giving you a second chance to deal with things that you haven't fully dealt with before. So I wanted to say this because if anything like that is happening for you, just be aware of that, and just be aware that you've been given a second chance, and that use it because it's important. Okay, I'm feeling this very strongly because on top of that I am a Scorpio. So if you are a Scorpio sun sign, thank you. If you are a Scorpio sun sign, you will feel it slightly stronger, Gail. So yeah. Oh, I was in the camera. Woo! Yeah, the sun is on me. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. So it's just to be aware that is around. Don't focus on it. Don't say, oh, that's going to happen, because that's not how all this works. This is just awareness. That if you do feel like this, then stay strong. And then once it's gone on the 17th of September, especially Scorpios will start to feel things lightening. Hooray! Right, okay, enough from me. Unless you want to ask anything else, it must be nearly lunchtime here in the UK. So yeah, please share and heart and do everything you do on Periscope, and please join me at Silent Moon Indra. And also my website is Indra at silent, no it's not, it's silentmoon.co.uk, silent-moon.co.uk. There are a few changes going on there right now, and there'll be blogs and newsletters, so you can sign up there. And if you sign up there, thank you. If you sign up there, you will you'll also get a free MP3 of a short relaxation. So do sign up on my site. As Gail knows, I'm not a pushy seller, but I do what I do from love. So please re-listen, please share, do all that. And if there's no questions, I'll just give you a few seconds if you want to type something. Have a drink of water, and then I can leave you with your but you're a trusted provider. Yeah, I try to be. I don't try to be, I am. I am just me. I'll be back next week for, if not before, for harvest moon. So we start next week. We start slowing down. We start going into full moon's the peak, and then we start to drop into the self-care and self-nurturing stuff. So thank you for just joining me. I'm just about to finish, but if you want to replay and listen, it'd be really good. It's been quite a long scope for me. So if you want to know more about Blue Moon, which is today, so congratulations, we've made it. There won't be another one till 2018, so please use it. The energy is so strong, and it's here for us to use. It's not just here to shine its beautiful light. And if you do see it, please, I'm not sure we're going to see it in the UK. If you do see it in the US or wherever you are, wherever you're tuning in from, please could you take me a photograph and send it either on social media to me. I'm just Silent Moon everywhere you go, so Instagram, whatever, Facebook. So let me leave you with this beautiful intention in the full moon card, which is: my true light shines and I achieve all my heart's desires. I am love and I am loved. Okay, so thank you everybody. Don't forget to put your crystals out, because when you take them back into your house tomorrow morning, they will just clean your space for you. The energy will change. So it's really important to get them out tonight. Okay, so thank you, and I shall speak to you soon. Take care. Have a good day.